This video shows how to mark a ballot using the AutoMark Accessible Marking Device. This is the AutoMark. There is one in every polling place in Marin County, so that voters who need assistance can vote a ballot privately and independently. If the AutoMark is set up with the screen facing into the voting room, a privacy shield will enclose the unit to give you the same privacy that all voters get in a voting booth. Voters who use the AutoMark will be issued an AutoMark ballot and AutoMark envelope when they check in at their polling place. Your first step is to insert your AutoMark ballot into the ballot feed tray. The AutoMark will immediately begin to scan the ballot. Once the ballot has been loaded, instructions will appear on the screen and through the headphones. Voters who are visually impaired can use the headset to listen to the ballot and instructions on how to vote. The volume button on the Braille pad allows you to adjust the volume on the headset. The tempo button is used to speed up or slow down the tempo of the voice. The repeat button is to repeat something that you heard. The screen button is to turn off the touchscreen for privacy when using the headset. Use the up, down, back, and forward buttons on the Braille pad to navigate through the ballot. Press forward to go to the first contest. Press down to scroll to your choice. Press the select button to vote. Press forward to go to the next contest. Another option for voting is to use the touchscreen. Select high contrast for a black screen with white print. This makes the text easier to read for voters who are visually impaired but not totally blind. Use the zoom option to increase the font size. If there are more choices on a contest than can be displayed on the screen, it will display the word More and arrows at the bottom of the screen. Press it and the ballot advances to show the rest of the contest. Pay attention to the instructions on the headings for each contest. For example, the instructions for this race are to vote for no more than 2. To make your selections, touch on the screen next to your choices. If you select more choices than allowed, the screen will display an overvote message. Press OK to go back to the contest. If you made a mistake on a vote, select it to remove the mark. Now you can make another selection. Press Next to advance to the next race. If you want to write in your vote, select the Write-in option on the screen. Use the keyboard to indicate your choice. Press OK on the screen. Then press Next. If you don't make a selection on a race or vote for less than what is allowed, the screen will display an undervote message. You can either return to the contest to vote or continue to the next contest. Another method of voting is through a paddle device available by calling the elections office. It's for voters who have low dexterity in their hands. It can be used with a fist, or the cord can be lowered to the floor and it can be used by a foot. Voters may bring in their own foot paddle and plug it into the same port that's used for the scroll select paddle. To get started, press the Select button. Select also marks or deselects the choice. To scroll through your choices, press Scroll. The scroll function moves in a down direction only and ends up on the next arrow at the bottom of the screen. To return to the top of the contest, scroll along the bottom of the page until you get to your choice. Now make your selection using the Select button. Scroll down and select Next to advance the page. At the end of the ballot, the screen displays a summary of your selections. To see the entire ballot on one page, deselect the Zoom feature on the touchscreen. To change a vote, touch the box for that contest and make your change. To confirm your selections and mark your ballot, touch Next. Then press the Mark Ballot button on the screen. Your ballot is now being marked. This can take up to 2 minutes depending on the length of the ballot. Your marked ballot will be ejected from the front of the machine, above the ballot feed tray. Either you or a poll worker will pull on the ballot to remove it from the unit. At this time, you could also review your ballot choices. Now fold your ballot and place it in the envelope. Remove the strip from the envelope to seal it. Your sealed envelope with voted ballot inside goes into a locked ballot box until the polls close. Then the AutoMark envelopes are removed from the ballot box and returned to the elections office, where they will be counted. We hope you found this video useful. If you have questions or need further explanation on the AutoMark, please contact the Marin County Elections Office.